All right, so here's how to generate sellers and buyers on autopilot while you sleep. In this video, I'll show you exactly how you can generate leads, buyers, sellers while you sleep, right? What that means exactly is that doesn't require your time and yourself. So it runs by itself, right? So I know it sounds cool to generate leads while you sleep, but it's actually the truth. I do it for my own business, and you can too as well if you're a real estate agent, realtor, real estate broker, or just a real estate professional as well. So there are different lead generation platforms or strategies, right? So you can either do cold calling, door knocking, rely on referrals. And when you think about them, some of them require yourself, your energy, your time, and some of them don't, right? So when you think about it, when you do cold calling and door knocking, you are there, right? So I talk to a lot of real estate brokers, and they do 2 to 3 hours per day of cold calling or door knocking, but it's not consistent. It's not every single day. And when they stop, then they stop getting appointments. When they stop getting appointments, they stop also getting new listings. So by contacting expired and FSBOs, it's a great way to start off your business, in my opinion. With that being said, at a certain point, you start to get tired of them, to always get rejected, and also the fact that you can't really scale your business without you being in the trenches every single day doing cold calling. Same thing with door knocking. Now, great thing about referrals is that you can actually get referrals while you sleep, right? Because other people talk to other people, they refer you and stuff like that. The thing is, it takes some time and you can't really control it, except if you have like some strategies to get referrals every single day and that you can predict that. Now, what I'm suggesting is that you create a system that is automated, meaning it doesn't require yourself. You set that up once and then you don't touch it, or you touch it like a little bit. And then, it needs to be automated or delegated. So instead of doing some cold calling yourself or door knocking yourself, you could delegate that to someone else. So depending on where you live in your area and where you work exactly, I know there are some different regulations and rules regarding this, but where I live, specifically in Montreal, Canada, I know that to hire someone to do cold calling for you, they have to have a license, a real estate license, otherwise it's not really legal. So I recommend you check out what exactly is legal and not in your specific area, and you do that. Now, what I mean by delegating it is you could just have someone doing cold calling for you, so that doesn't require your time. You just train this person, or even better, just have someone that has already experienced. That way you can focus on other things, right? So that way you're just focusing on building systems. Once that system is nailed down, you just remove yourself from it and you start focusing on another system. That's how you scale a business, not by doing cold calling 24/7 for the next 15 years. Another system you can put in place basically is ads, paid ads, because that doesn't require your time and energy, right? So once it's set up, it can run automatically. You can run ads 24/7 to the people that you want to target specifically. So let's say you want to target home sellers in a specific area that you're trying to farm. You can do so by targeting these people on Facebook. You can target home sellers that live in a specific area from this age range to this age range that are most likely to sell right now. Same thing for buyers. If you want to target first-time home buyers because you like working with them, that could also be an option. Another thing you could do with Facebook ads is having a chatbot. So a chatbot is basically just an automated robot that will answer some of the questions and ask questions to potential clients so that you don't have to do it, right? Because sometimes it can be repetitive. Some of the prospects, usually ask the same questions, and you also ask the same questions pretty much to all the prospects that come to you in order to qualify them and, find out about their needs. So a chatbot, you can set that up with something called ManyChat. It's a software I recommend. I've used in the past and I still use to this day with some of our clients. Set that up, and then you can set that up for your Facebook page. It'll save you a bunch of time and also energy, and also make your life easier and your work life easier, because sometimes it can be redundant to always answer and ask the same questions through Messenger. Now, another thing you could do is set up something called Zapier. Zapier, right? I think I spelled that right. So it's an automated software that basically tells it basically, if this, then do that. So if there's a trigger, a specific trigger, then do this specific action. So it saves you time, and also you can nurture leads that way, right? So let's say every time you get a new Facebook lead, then you want to send them a specific email saying thank you for entering your information. Here's your offer, the specific offer you were offering in your ads. Or you can set that up so that, for example, you actually send a ringless voicemail to your prospects that enter your lead generation funnel. That way it's automated, doesn't require your time. You just set that up, and then you don't have to worry about it again. So there's a bunch of things you can do with Zapier. It's really complex, and it would take too much time for me to just talk about Zapier. In this video, I'll probably do a separate video on it, but I recommend you check that out. I think they have a 14-day free trial, so you can play with it and see, for yourself if it's worth it or not to continue after that. So another thing you can do in terms of Facebook ads and generating sellers and buyers while you sleep, so that doesn't require your time, your energy, or as less as possible. What you can do in terms of if you're setting up lead generation systems with Facebook ads and Instagram ads is just either hire someone internally, like I said with the cold calling, that can take care of this for you, or outsource this completely to a team of professionals like an agency that do that full time. So that way you don't have to do it, you don't have to do it, you don't have to manage it. So it takes even less and less of your time. Basically, that's pretty much it on how to generate new business for real estate agents, real estate professionals while you sleep. So just to recap, it's to set up systems that don't require yourself, that are automated or delegated. So if you read the book 4-Hour Work Week by Tim Ferriss, you understand this principle, and you know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't read that book, I really suggest you get it, because it'll change your life. It's all about smart work instead of hard work. And then another thing you could do, just to recap what I said, is to set up systems with Zapier or ManyChat, like a chatbot, to nurture these leads while you sleep, and while you don't have to do anything. And then you can just focus your time on doing other stuff, building other aspects of your business, or just take that time for yourself. So that was pretty much it for that video. I'll see you guys in the next one.